We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds. The Indians find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Robert Stevenson gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Now at the plate, Sammy Huffman. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So striding forward now, A.J. Metcalf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
That's a ball.
2-2.
2-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Brian Hamp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Metcalf, the runner at second with one away. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Batting fourth.
In now, Mario Crespo. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And the count will be full. One out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
In now for Cleveland, Charles Graham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Stevenson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding in for the Indians, number 13. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Mitchell Friedman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Willie Mays come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Crespo, the runner at third. Graham over at second. Friedman at first. 2 out in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box now, Jeremy Kelton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it to throw. In time. Oh, that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Indians on top, 5-0. Jeremy Kelton gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Roger Doring has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Number 15 is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 15.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Phil, as we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
On the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Standing in, Jose Peraza, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Kelton, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
A runner at second, nobody out. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2. On the year, Peraza is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. bounce to first. Crespo right there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A man at third with one away. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Popped him up. Friedman waits on it. Two gone.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Zach Cozart. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Hamilton on third with two out. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Friedman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Cincinnati. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Coming to the plate now, number 15. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Kuiper. One down.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
In now, Roger Doran. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, one man out. That's inside. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Brian Camp will be next. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Peraza takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Kemp.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brian Kemp, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
The first baseman, number 12.
Into the box, Mario Crespo. The bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Indians 6 and the Reds nothing. Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 2-1 home. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Patrick Kivlahan.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a neck-high fastball that time. Kivlahan, originally from New York State. He was a fourth-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in to try it again, Charles Graham. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. fly ball out toward left center field. Kuiper arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Number 13.
Striding in once again, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Three and 0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The catcher, number 2, Mitchell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitchell Friedman. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 slapped hard the opposite way. Kivlahan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie Mays. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses. 1-1. Line towards center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Into the box, Johnny Kuiper. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Is taken. That's ball one.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Robert Stevenson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Hamilton at second with 2 down. One and one to count. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Reds leave one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another chance. Jeremy Kelton.
Pitcher, Jeremy Kelton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
All he wants to do is get
number
on base
15.
and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, number 15. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Roger Doran will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Doran. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Six runs, just 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Three and 1. Base hit into right center. Throw into third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that. And Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. William Davis answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Standing in now, Brian Camp, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Ready for another shot now, Mario Crespo. He's set, and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Doran on second. Camp is over at first with 1 away. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
He must have been sitting fastball right there, because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone. The 2-1 home misses above the zone for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
challenge pitch coming. Here it is.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ready once again, Charles Graham. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, number 13.
At the plate, number 13 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 on its way. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Ready now, Mitchell Friedman. From the stretch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiblahan looking up, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here he comes on 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he's back easily. Mays is off at first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, number 15, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Roger Doran. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping into the box, Brian Hamp, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Up around the face. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Misses. Ball 2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is scored. And the tag gets him. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cleveland's out in front, 15-0. In is Joey Votto now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Graham fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0 home. He has taken strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 2-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Mario Crespo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Digging in once again, Charles Graham. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Hero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Standing in now, number 13. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. High high fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 2, Mitchell Friedman.
So stepping in, Mitchell Friedman.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Jeremy Kelton. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Into the box now, number 15, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1
Runners
strike.
at the corners, 2 men out. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming to the plate now, Roger Doran. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
From the belt, the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 0-1. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Ripped down the first base line. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
A high fastball is in there, and he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. A pause and the 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Into the box, Mario Crespo.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Doran at second, Camp on at first with 2 down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 20-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now to the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Johnny Kuiper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. And as you can see, they are way behind. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Graham.
Second baseman, Charles Graham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Ready once again, number 13. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 2-0.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now. Mitchell Friedman waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kuiper will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Mitchell Friedman.
Digging in and looking for more. Mitchell Friedman comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton will wait on it, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Scott Schebler is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Scott Schebler.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In his career, Hamilton is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Graham comes up with it, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
high pop-up. Doran in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And they remain well behind. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Cody Reed comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another chance, Willie Mays.
Center fielder, Willie Mays.
First delivery to him on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Jeremy Kelton. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Count is 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Stepping in now, Roger Doran, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Brian Hamp will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Nope. 3-0. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Doran stands at second with two gone. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Full count, here it comes. There's ball four. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Mario Crespo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's inside. 2-0. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. Two men are on with two men out. Shoots this one over to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Tribe lead this one 21-0. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Doran. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 4, Scooter Gennett.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scooter Gennett. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds are down in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. In now for Cleveland, Charles Graham. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number
Time to take a look at
13.
our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Striding in once again, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kuiper waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Striding in for the Indians, Mitchell Friedman. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Patrick Kivlahan.
In now for the Reds, Patrick Kivlahan. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Johnny Kuiper.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johnny Kuiper. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1 home. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. Cleveland's out in front, 21-0. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. So striding in, Willie Mays. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
The pitcher, Jeremy Kelton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Two and one.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
To 2-2 now. Mays on at first, nobody out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting, number 15.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 15. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Peraza moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 24, Roger Doran.
Now at the plate, Roger Doran. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Brian Hamp. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Two down, runners at first and second. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Mario Crespo, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 3rd home run for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Into the box, Charles Graham.
Charles Graham.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. In now, number 13, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Wood will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Duvall is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23, Adam Duvall. The catcher, number 2, Mitchell.
Standing in now, Mitchell Friedman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 on its way. Popped high in the air. Barnhart is under it, and that's the 3rd out. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Indians on top 27-0. Into the box, Adam Duvall, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point. When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he drives a liner to right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And here's Jose Peraza. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Mays is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
27-0 the final tonight. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeremy Kelton earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Robert Stevenson was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.